Macca's Guides.
Hey guys, Macca here with a video about the new avatar system on Xbox One. This has been just today announced and released for Xbox insiders who are a part of the Alpha Ring and the Skip Ahead program. It'll be coming soon to beta members and the general public in the coming months. If you are a part of the Insiders program, you should be able to go to the Insiders Hub app on your Xbox. You should be able to scroll down to Insider Content, and then inside of the Apps column, you should be able to find the Xbox Avatar Editor Beta. You should be able to then ask for an invite, which should automatically put you in that program. And then you can download and manage the app and launch it once you're done. Once inside the app, the process of creating an avatar is pretty simple. It should come quite naturally to you, but essentially how it works right now is that you will start with a avatar that you can kind of select from what appear to be somewhat random generations. So I'm just going to kind of scroll through a bunch of these and then pick one randomly that somewhat looks like me, but there's lots of editing to do. No matter who you pick, so you're going to want to go through all the options and choose, the options that kind of best suit whatever character you're looking to make for yourself. Now, once you do select an avatar, you'll want to go through the appearance and the wardrobe and the moods and all of the other options. One thing to keep in mind is that you'll notice that a lot of the text on my screen appears to be weird and have some sort of like weird hieroglyphics in it. And I think that is just a personal problem due to localization because I live in Canada. So that tends to always be kind of fixed a couple updates into all of the new beta features. I think it's like a regionalization thing for Canadians or for people who have certain language preferences. Nonetheless, the first thing we can select is body type or body shape, and then we can select body height as well. We can make ourselves, thinner or not thinner or taller or shorter, or whatever we feel as though, we want to have for our avatar. We can then choose skin color, and you can go as crazy as you want here, including alien colors like green and purple, if you so desire. So those are kind of options as well. So you can kind of play around and make something a little more creative if that's your style. I'm going to try to make someone that kind of looks like me during this video so we can kind of see what we end up with at the end. Next up, we're going to work on that face. There are pretty much a ton of options here, all that you would expect: your eyes, your eyebrows, your nose, your ears, your mouth, and etc. and etc. And you can change the colors of all of those individually, and you can fine tune the colors. So something you'll notice a lot in this video is the color wheel. The color wheel is kind of the basic color setting. There is also a custom color setting where you can kind of go a little bit more fine tune with some of the colors. And then there is a third tab that lets you kind of match previous colors you've made with current objects you're making. So if you want like your eyebrows to match your hairstyle perfectly, you would go to My Colors and you would find the color you used for your hair. And then you'd be able to just kind of apply it straight to your eyebrows, for example. You can do your eyelashes and your chin and stuff as well. So we're kind of going to fast forward a little bit through some of these options in order to get through as much of the content as possible in this video. Now, something you'll notice kind of specifically as we go through the hair options and actually try to color the hair is that a lot of the hairstyles in the previews are like dual tone or multicolored. And that's kind of one of the biggest changes from what I remember from the original avatar system. The original avatar system was somewhat basic, and now we kind of have primary, secondary, tertiary, and even like accent colors for a lot of hairstyles and clothing accessories. So when you go in to edit that, you can kind of really make your hairstyle or your shoes or your shirt like very, very unique. And I'll show that a little bit here once I finally decide on a hairstyle. The other thing I did want to point out, though, is that as you're watching this video, there is an article here on the Xbox Newswire, or Xbox Wire, rather, the news site that they use, and they did mention that additional accessories, props, moods, clothing, appearance categories will be unlocked in the near future, and more of this content will regularly become available after this launches. And right now, there is only the avatar editor itself, but the Xbox dashboard integration will be coming soon to insiders. So although you can kind of make your avatar and make a gamer picture out of it and stuff, It's not like fully integrated into the dashboard how it will be in the future. So if you kind of go to like someone's profile, you might see their old avatar kind of running around doing their own thing for a while until they kind of get that all set up. Another one of the completely new categories as well is for limbs. So here is an example of that. You can put a cast on your arm or make your arm a prosthetic. That is an option that's available right now. You can also do that to your legs. I don't know if they're going to go more in depth with this, but I would imagine there would be some more options coming in the future. You can also paint your fingernails and do nose rings, which I believe are completely new options as well. Now we're going to move on to clothing. Also, another thing that they did mention in this article is that everything is pretty much gender neutral. If you want to have like a male body type but use female clothing or vice versa, you can pretty much do whatever you want within the confines of the app. You can mix and match from between genders or between hairstyles or whatever you want. Anything can kind of be applied to any avatar. Also, if you're not feeling too creative, they do have an outfits tab where you can just kind of select something that's pre-made. So if you want to be a blue gorilla in a Hitman 47 outfit, you can do that. Otherwise, the wardrobe pretty much works how you would expect it. You can choose between hats and glasses and masks and accessories like bracelets and watches and rings, your t-shirt, your pants, your shoes, etc., etc., etc. And there's a lot of editing for each one of these items as well. So you can make yourself, pretty unique. You can make yourself stand out if you so desire. I rock a lot of black tees, so I am going to go for the simple black tee with jeans and some runners because I feel like it fits my avatar the best. Next up, we do have a props tab. I believe there was something similar to this in the old avatar system where you could have like a remote controlled ghost from Halo or like a warthog that would drive around or even Wheatley from Portal. And in this tab, they have the ability to be like a fencer, a soccer player, and they also have a wheelchair if that's something that you want your avatar to have. We also have masks, so I'm going to put on a VR headset because I think it just kind of looks funny for now. Although I ended up kind of going back and editing all of this on my own, kind of off of the video to try to get something that kind of looks more like me. So this isn't actually what my final avatar will look like. After we quickly kind of go through all of the accessories here, we can back out to kind of the main menu and go to moods. Currently, there's only one mood, and that mood is challenge, which kind of makes your guy like in a boxer type mood and, squaring up for some punches and stuff like that. So that looks pretty cool. That's the only mood we have an option for. And last but not least, we have the photo booth, which you can use to take photos of yourself, which you can then set as a gamer pick if you so desire. Now, I've kind of spliced together another clip from a different video. So this is what my avatar is actually going to end up looking like. You can pick a background, you can play the animation at the bottom of the screen, and then you can rotate and move the camera, zoom in and out, and make all those decisions based on what you prefer. And then you can take a picture and set it as your gamer card. Or gamer picture, rather. Now, the other thing you want to probably keep in mind, though, is those animations. So right now, I'm going through that challenge animation we picked up earlier. But if we back out of this menu, we can actually go to another list of animations, which I believe may have been brought over from the old system. And these animations will kind of let us get into different and unique poses that we might want to pause during and then take a photo for our gamer pick. So as you can see, I picked up the happy dance because I thought it looked kind of cool, and I paused it. I zoomed out to get the exact angle I wanted, and then I took the picture and set it as my gamer pick. And now if you go follow me on Xbox Live at Maca91, you'll see this as my gamer picture for now. And I'm pretty excited about it. It's a pretty cool system. I will say it is pretty limited in some of the options. Like, for example, the beard. There's no beard option that looks like the beard I actually have. And, there's some other stuff that I feel like is kind of missing, but all of that stuff seems to be planned for in the future. They seem to be talking about adding it soon. They seem to be talking about getting the features just kind of working out of the gate. and then applying new categories and new options, and then kind of incorporating that into the dashboard down the road. So they seem to have everything planned out, even though right now it kind of feels a little bit simplistic. Also, another option that I kind of found in the main menu of the new avatar editor kind of last second before uploading this video was the ability to compare it to your old avatar, and you can import your old avatar. However, I wasn't really able to get that system working 100%, so I'm not really sure what's supposed to happen if you're supposed to be able to kind of edit your legacy avatar and you know, have some of the new options apply to it. But I couldn't get it working 100%, but that is an option there anyways for some if you want to test it when it's available. Thank you so much for watching. If this video was fun, cool, entertaining, or any of those synonyms, feel free to drop a like. Special thanks to all the incredible people on Patreon who do help support the show. And hopefully I see you guys next time. Peace.